In this video, I will show you how to repair a car brake caliper with your own hands. My caliper is from a Slavuta car, but the principle and operation of all car calipers are the same. This caliper simply won't move back. It's stuck, even though it moves freely along the guide pins. We're going to repair it. We'll need the regular old medical syringe, WD-40 lubricant, and a small clamp or just a regular pry bar. This bottle contains liquid WD-40 lubricant from an old canister. You can also use brake fluid, but the effect will be less. Take an old medical syringe and fill it with 2 cubic centimeters of WD-40 lubricant. Carefully put the sterile needle onto the syringe, then gently pierce the rubber seal and slowly inject the clear liquid completely inside. Take a strong clamp and press the caliper piston back into place. Now the piston is back in place and you can install new brake pads without any problems. To repair the caliper, you can buy a special repair kit or use a new caliper with a broken mounting gear. This caliper is also made by Agat. It has a crack on the mounting ear, so it's dangerous to use. That's why I'll remove the main piston and all the seals from it and transfer them to my old caliper. First of all, without removing the caliper from the car, you need to press the brake pedal with the pads removed, and this will push the caliper piston out. If you don't do this, you'll have to use a compressor and a small nozzle to create pressure in the caliper. To prevent brake fluid from spilling onto the ground, I'll use a clean container and press the brake pedal. Now, using a 17mm wrench, I'll disconnect the brake hose from the caliper so that less brake fluid leaks out, and I'll seal it with this small plug or any wooden stopper. Now we treat the 2 guide pin nuts of the caliper with WD-40 lubricant. And using a 13mm wrench, we unscrew them from the guide pins. Then we remove the caliper from its guides. And now we take the piston out completely. As we can see, the inner surface of the caliper is all dirty and rusty. All of this needs to be cleaned, the old seals removed, and after that we'll install new ones. Let's take a look at the piston. It's also completely covered in rust, especially in this area. Now it's clear why it didn't want to go back into its cylinder, but for now I'll set this piston aside as a spare, and in the meantime I'll take the new piston from the damaged caliper and install it in this housing. To create pressure inside the caliper, I'll take an old car valve stem from an inner tube, connect it to a tire compressor, press it against the inlet hole and start pumping. As it turned out, the inner surface of the caliper became rusted from the piston, which indicates it corroded during storage. But its appearance is still better than the old one. So we'll clean it thoroughly, polish it, and install it in my caliper. For polishing the piston, I'll use a M40 polishing paste. It has a coarse texture and removes all deposits well. Apply it to a soft, fluffy cloth. and then we'll start polishing. Now the piston is polished to a mirror shine and it's ready to be installed in the caliper. After that, take the body of the old caliper and remove all the rubber parts and mounts from it. Here you can see that the sealing rings are covered with rust and dirt, which is why the piston is sticking. After that, take an old toothbrush, place the caliper in a small container and pour gasoline into it. Then we will thoroughly clean it, especially the entire inside part. Pay special attention to thoroughly cleaning the seats for the rubber seals. I will remove the sealing rings from the new damaged caliper. Do this carefully so as not to tear them. Now install the rings into the body of the old caliper. Lightly and carefully lubricate the piston with fresh brake fluid and then gently put the protective dust boot onto it. Put it on so that about 5 mm of free space remains here. After that, generously lubricate the inner surface of the cylinder with brake fluid. And fit the piston dust boot into its groove. Then carefully slide the piston into its cylinder. All the way in. Screw the new bleeder fitting into place. And put the rubber dust cap onto the fitting. And finally, the caliper is repaired. It needs to be checked to see how it works in both modes. And after that it can be installed on the car. So, the caliper is repaired and ready to be installed on the car. You saw that even a new caliper can have traces of rust inside after long-term storage. That's why it's necessary to service even new calipers.